Why did you decide to cut your parents out of your life?
I was helping my 6-year-old daughter with homework when she casually said, "Grandpa says I'm too stupid for math just like you were." My heart stopped. I asked her what she meant. She shrugged like it was no big deal. "When you're at work, Grandpa helps me with numbers, but when I get them wrong, he calls me stupid and says I got the dumb genes from your side of the family." I felt physically sick. My dad had verbally destroyed my confidence as a kid, calling me worthless whenever I struggled in school. He'd make me sit at the kitchen table for hours, screaming that I was disappointing the family. When my daughter was born, he swore he'd changed. He said he just wanted to help while I worked long hours as a single dad. He seemed so gentle with her at first, always bringing little gifts and offering to babysit. That night, I couldn't sleep. I kept replaying her words, remembering how defeated she'd looked when she said them. The next morning, I told my boss I had a family emergency and went straight to the electronics store. I bought a tiny hidden camera and carefully set it up in our living room, disguised behind some books on the shelf before leaving for work. Around lunchtime, I opened the app on my phone to check the feed. What I saw made me want to throw up. My father was sitting across from my daughter at our coffee table, her math worksheet spread between them. She was trying to solve 7 + 5, counting on her fingers like kids do. Every single time she got it wrong, he'd slam his hand on the table and call her pathetic and just like your useless father. I watched my baby girl's face crumble as he told her she was disappointing the whole family and that maybe you're just not smart enough for school. She was trying so hard not to cry, biting her lip the way she does when she's scared, but I could see her little chin trembling. For 20 agonizing minutes, he berated this innocent child over basic addition, the same torture I'd endured for years, now being inflicted on my precious daughter. I grabbed my keys and left work immediately. My hands were shaking so badly I could barely grip the steering wheel. I ran 2 red lights getting home, not caring about anything except getting to her. When I walked through our front door, I found them still at the kitchen table. My daughter looked completely defeated, staring at her worksheet with tears streaming down her face. Her little shoulders were hunched like she was trying to make herself invisible. My father looked up and smiled like absolutely nothing had happened. "Oh good, you're home early. We're just working on some math problems. She's having a tough time with addition." The casual way he said it, like he hadn't just spent 20 minutes destroying her spirit, made my blood boil. I walked over and knelt down next to my daughter. I wiped her tears with my sleeve and told her she was brilliant and perfect exactly as she was. I said math was hard for everyone and that making mistakes was how we learn. Then I stood up, looked directly at my father, and said in the calmest voice I could manage, "Get out, right now. You're never seeing her again." His fake grandfatherly smile disappeared instantly. "What are you talking about? I'm just helping her with homework. Kids need discipline to learn." "I saw everything," I said. "I have it all recorded. Every word you said to her." His face went completely white. He started backtracking immediately, saying he was just trying to motivate her, that kids need to be pushed to succeed. The exact same excuses he used when I confronted him about my childhood years later. Nothing had changed. I pulled out my phone and showed him a screenshot from the video. "You have 60 seconds to get out of my house before I call the police." He tried to argue, saying I was being dramatic, that this was how kids learned responsibility. But when I started dialing 911, he finally got the message. He stormed out, slamming the door so hard it rattled the windows.